And we are live. What's up, everybody? AJ here from Mitch's Collectibles, back with another TCI, the Collector Interviews episode. It's episode 22, featuring none other than Mike, aka Pothead Popz. What can I say, man? He definitely has an underrated channel, man. He has done amazing videos with his daughter. The bond that him and his daughter have in every video is like something that makes him his channel one of the best. And because you don't really see that too often. But shout out to like Mike, and he's definitely a good guy, great guy. Definitely consider this guy as a bro. So make sure you go follow him. Make sure you go subscribe to him. He's getting close to 100 subscribers. So let's get him there. It's all in the description below. So make sure you go do that. And yeah, would you like to say something, Mike?
What's cracking, man? I just want to tell everyone who's watching, welcome, and appreciate all this, man. This collecting world is just crazy to me. Like I'm new to it. I'm only collecting like heavy Funko, and I met a lot of cool people, man. And I consider you one of them. And I'm happy. I'm blessed. I'm happy to do this.
Hell yeah, bro. Definitely. Yeah, like myself, I came in this community kind of late too, back in March. And it's great to be here. Great to know, like, people like, like Mike, that, you just become really good bros with. And that's what it's all about.
Definitely, man. I believe the same. Like you only started collecting this year.
Well, I actually started collecting 2 years ago, but I just made my channel in the Instagram, earlier this year.
Oh, okay. No doubt. That's good.
Yeah.
You're doing things, man. Like I'm excited. Like I tell my girl, like we watch your stuff all the time, all the episodes, and it's like I can see you growing a big empire with this. This is like breakthrough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's just something that, I wanted to do something different on the channel, interview collectors all over, see what goes on in their head and how they start collecting and whatnot. And I'm glad I was able to do that.
Hell yeah, it's definitely cool, man.
Definitely. All right, bro. So before you got into collecting, who were you before?
Who was I before? I was someone lost, man. Cause like I got into collecting when I was younger. We used to collect baseball cards, me and my cousin and stuff, like sports memorabilia, stuff like that. But like as you got older and stuff, I kind of grew out of it, and it's like I felt some depression, and I went to therapists, and they were like, "What's some of your hobbies and stuff?" And I was like, "Well, I like to go hiking, I like to hunt and stuff like that." But they were like talking about childhood things, and they were like, "What about like collecting? Like, do you have any hobbies like that?" And we talked about how the baseball card things. And
Yeah.
one day I was out in the stores and I seen these Funko Pops, and I was like, "Man, that looks pretty cool." I was like, "Yeah, check these out." I just fell into it. It was like the depression. She told me to find a hobby, so I tried to focus on everything I could with that. You know what I mean? And it helped. It helped. I met a lot of cool people through it, so can't complain. But I would
Uh,
say the person that I was just lost, brother. Lost person.
I definitely feel you on that because myself, I dealt with depression as well. So all these collectibles, everything I collect, they really did help a lot as well.
That's good, man. I'm glad because it's like you gotta get yourself out of that mindset. You know what I mean? And it's like as a kid, like there's certain things like Funko makes, brands, lines and stuff. It just reminds me of kid good memories, and that's what I tried to connect it to. You know what I mean? So it brought back some childhood nostalgia in a way.
No, definitely that's true. So so that's how it all started for you. But how did like what was the biggest thing that attracted to you about Funko Pops? Like, did you know most of them are like some of them are like bobbleheads, but like, did you know like nothing out of it at all?
And I didn't know anything about Funko, and I got into it. What attracted me the most was it was like my baseball card mentality. Like when I found a baseball card when we was younger. I'd sell them, flip them around. And how I got into Funko was I seen, man, I could make some money off these, like not for nothing. And I mean, I wasn't trying to beat people in the head, but like as a side hustle, just for like as a hobby, like a little business, I would collect. And I know people would like certain things. I would just get a few of those. You know what I mean? It was just fun to me.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Funko's it gets you addicted. I'll tell you that.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Now, what was the first one that you bought? The first ever one.
The first Funko I bought was the Suicide Squad Joker. I see,
Ooh.
like, man, I was always a fan of the Joker. I'm always a fan of like villains. You know what I mean? Like in
Mhm.
comic book, movie stuff like that. And I was like, damn, this is dope as hell. I didn't know they made these. You know, but the Joker was the very first one out of many.
You know, out of all the Funkos you have, how many do you think you have?
Shit, man, probably close to 200. I got rid of a lot. I had probably at one time like 500 or so as the most, and then I got rid of a lot. I sold them all because like you said, they're addicting, man. You just start piling up, and then you look around. You're like, I don't want to be that dude with 2,000 Funkos, unless they're super rare. You know, get me wrong, but I just don't want all these commons in my house. So I had to get rid of those.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Myself, I'm getting close to 500.
Bro. See, that's good though. I mean, like if it helps, but like, what are you gonna do with a whole room? You gonna put
Exactly.
Sam and stuff?
Exactly. Now, when it comes to it, do you have like its own room for your Funko Pops, or do you just like have them spread out around the house?
Right now we're looking for a place, me and my girlfriend, and yeah, like they're just in a little storage room where I shoot my videos. But when I we move into this new place, I'm gonna build up a nice little studio and have like display on it. I got some ideas that I think are pretty dope.
That's pretty good, man. Looking forward to see that.
I don't want to be one of them guys, also that like hides their collection. I'm proud of it. Like I'm not gonna be, I want people to see it. I want people like almost like a museum type thing. I want like if I have a certain rare pop or a friend has a certain rare pop, I like to see it like that. I think you should show them off.
I feel you on that. Like myself, I just have most of them in the closet.
Yeah, it's understandable. I got a lot in mind too. So
Yeah, it's like it's always nice when you can just like have a big room to like really have a nice display for all of them.
hell yeah, man. And I mean, they take up room, especially the 10-inch ones, man. I got like a
Yeah,
half a wall already of 10-inch pops. I'm almost not gonna buy any anymore.
yeah, they overdo it with the 10 inches.
I think so too. Like, I don't know. They Funko's just crazy anymore. Honestly, they come up with a lot of weird things you wouldn't think would sell when people get into it. But hey, I said I would never buy 10-inch pop, and I got probably 15 of them right now. So
Um, but what? I mean, like you said, that's the thing. Some of those 10 inches make sense, but the rest of them they don't.
nah, especially when they make it like I'm in the ad icons, so they
Mhm.
make multiple ad icons of everything that you can imagine. You know what I mean? And if you're
Yeah,
just trying to complete, like if you're a set completionist, it doesn't make sense to have 20 of like the Jolly Bees. You know what I mean? I feel like they could come up with some
exactly.
great ideas. And then, I mean, I understand how much the mold cost. Like, I believe I read like a mold costs like 5,000 to make. And they want to get the best out of it, get a flocked version and this. But I don't think they should make 20 versions of the same mold. It's just not, it doesn't make sense.
Exactly, man. It's just really, really stupid for what they do. Now, with Funko Pops, Do you see yourself collecting them for like another 5 or 10 years?
If they make some dope ones, I don't want to be that guy. Like I said, to have 1,000 of some random like 20 Ronald McDonald's. I don't want to be that guy. If they
Yeah,
come up with like cool ideas and concepts, and maybe just make them super limited. I know a lot of people, get mad at the super limited ones, but if you can get your hands on one, you cherish that thing. You know what I mean? And it's like, especially if it's something that you're really into. I just feel, I don't know. I feel like maybe they should cut back on a lot and not mass produce them, and maybe it'll be. I'd keep collecting. I mean, right now I'm only gonna collect until it's not fun anymore. You know what I mean?
true. Yeah. Now, pretty much you collect Funko, right? Is there anything else that you collect that you don't really put on your videos?
I've been into. Hmm. I've been into a lot of like sports memorabilia, like I said, over the years,
Mhm.
and I've been into like digging them up, old baseball cards, and like that used to be booming, man. There used to be that's why I'm attracted to Funko in a way, because like the sports memorabilia used to have the Beckett's, and you'd go and look up all the prices and stuff, and like now that's Funko. Like you get on Pop Price Guide or whatever, the app, and look up your prices. But I mean, I'm getting into the I don't know. I like to get some of the hot toys. You know what I mean? I think those are pretty cool.
Oh man, those hot toys, they're really good. They're expensive.
Hell yeah! They, I mean, I seen a few that was probably $1,000, but I mean, they're super detailed. The NECA, my boy Ness, he's got me hooked on NECAs now, and I haven't bought one yet. I've been holding off, and I don't know which one I should get.
Yeah, I mean they just done so much with hot toys and like it's like it just makes you want to get them all.
Oh, definitely. I seen the bank robber Joker one. I would definitely have that, and the RoboCop would be the two I'd have.
Yeah, they done amazing ones. Like, damn. What about the more religions?
I like the Marvel Legends, man. I just haven't really collected any. I've had some and I've traded away. I
Mhm.
had like Wolverine. I do want to look for the Red Hulk. I can't find that one. I thought that was dope as hell when it dropped, because the Hulk is my favorite Marvel character. So like if I could find that, that would be really cool. That'd be my first one.
Yeah, that one is a Target exclusive, and it's just been sold out for more than a while.
My Target's terrible, man. Like they could never find the boxes, and if they do, they're all damaged up. It's just crazy.
Yeah, yeah, I know how you feel with the Targets too. Like mine as well. Can never find anything.
I don't know if they like play dumb with some of the releases, but sometimes they'll just be completely ignorant to the fact that they have like something coming out that people want, and it makes shopping frustrating, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, now to you, out of all the pops that you have, what are some of your favorite lines that you love to collect?
I love horror. I'm been a horror fanatic since I was younger. Uh, the ad icons, of course. I've been into Star Wars lately, man. Like I've gotten into Star Wars late.
Mhm.
The Mandalorian sparked that, and then I started watching. I mean, I watched Star Wars movies here and there when I was younger, but I really got into it. You know what I mean? The last couple, probably last year. And it's been pretty dope. So I'd like to collect some of those. It'd be nice to get some of the older exclusives.
No, yeah, true. And like, I mean, definitely, those exclusives, they definitely can be quite worth a lot.
Hell yeah, Qui Gon Jinn, like the Darth Maul. What is it, like the glow in the dark? That goes for crazy money.
Yeah. Now, you said you're a big horror fan. It's always been like that. You never really been scared of like the horror movies.
The craziest thing, man, is no shit. Poltergeist 2, when I was younger, scared the hell out of me. Like the old man, I can't remember his name, Kane or something like that.
Oh yeah.
He reminded me for some reason of the Quakeros dude. I don't know why, but I was scared of I was younger, man. Like it was that was a crazy memory. That and Freddy Krueger, he really terrorized you.
Yeah. I mean, for myself, I liked horror, but the only one that really like gave me nightmares was Chucky.
Oh yeah, Chucky was crazy, man. I always said to myself, though, how could you let like a little doll beat you up and stab you and shit? But the newer one, like in the
Exactly.
newer, I thought it was pretty dope how they put like the technology aspect into it because you could actually see some stuff going down like that.
True. Yeah. Have you heard about the TV series coming up?
No, Chucky?
Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out in January. It's supposed to be with sci-fi.
No way. That's gonna have. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, they dropped a little teaser trailer. I think like 2 weeks ago.
Now, is it with like the Mark Hamill Chucky or like an older version?
No, the older one. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's
That's,
supposed to be based off from after the Kotal Chucky movie.
oh, okay. Yeah, man. I always been. I feel like the last couple years, there's been some crazy, scary movies that come out, and they need to step it up because I don't know. I feel like it falls off. You get scared so much, and then it ain't even scary at the end. Like the ending will ruin the whole movie and shit.
Yeah, true. Like myself, I love horror, but there hasn't been any like that horror type for it to be like that good, that great.
Yeah, definitely. I like true horror movies, man. Like I like the Exorcist movies and shit like that. Like you never know
Yes.
if it really happened. So
Yeah, definitely. I feel like the only horror movie to me that was really one of the best of like this new generation was the Halloween movie that came out last year.
oh, the Halloween was good, man. That shit was crazy. There's
Yeah,
when I was too, but the COVID delayed it a little bit. I think.
no, it did. It was supposed to come out in October, but it delayed to next year in October.
Damn, a whole year. That sucks.
Yeah, freaking God, man.
You got any horror pops?
I don't. My main collection is Marvel, so I just like limited to just Marvel because if I collected somewhere else, if I collected something else, I wouldn't have any space at all in this room.
It's like a rabbit hole, bro. Once you go down it, it branches off into so many different ways. There's shit that I collect that I probably wouldn't. I never thought I'd collect Star Wars ever, and I got a few of those. So
Yeah, and you don't want to fall into those rabbit holes.
nah, man. Unless your pockets is deep, and I'm I'm on a budget, so I
True.
can't do that.
Yeah. Now, when you first started your channel, who were some of the first people that you met?
Mm. Trying to think. Um, I knew Chris Miller and like Bearded Pop Hunter before
Mhm.
that I got into YouTube. I always thought it was cool. I always thought it was dope that people did that, like a little vlog,
Yeah.
And they branched me off to a few other people. Dark Collects, Russell Collects. I met through my girlfriend, and his channel like just blew up. I branched off with some of his followers. So there's a whole bunch of people that I collect. I mean, I would have never thought half of my friends right now are from collecting on some real shit, man. And I consider them family almost because like we hang out all the time and do things other than Funko. You know what I mean?
No, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. Russell, man, he's definitely the real man.
Oh, he's definitely cool, man. He'll be there for you if you need something. He's a good guy.
No, he is, man. Like, you said you met him through your girlfriend, right? Like in person or like through YouTube?
Not through person, yeah.
Okay.
My girlfriend's sister is married to John.
Oh, so he's basically like a brother of yours then.
Yeah, it almost would be definitely.
That's really cool right there. Now, to you, when you go out on the hunt or even buy from online, what are some of your favorite places to buy from?
My area kind of sucks, man, to be honest. So I travel a little ways. I mean, it's not that far, half hour or so to Pittsburgh, and I go to the mall at Robinson. But we have a box lunch there, Hot Topic. I'll hit up. There's some local Game Boy spot or comic book shops, I should say. They're okay, but some of them are super overpriced, man. I always like going to stores I could find a good deal at. Target is a good place. Walmart, I never have good luck at there. Like, or Walmart sucks.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Hot
like
Top,
pretty.
my favorite store, honestly.
Now, is your Hot Topic and GameStop like open right now?
Yeah, yeah, they weren't for a while. Uh, my Hot Topic just opened up probably at the end of last month, middle of the last month. GameStop's been open for a while. It's weird how one store can have regulations and the other can't. You know what I mean? I don't understand it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like my GameStop is still closed. It's still been closed since March.
Pennsylvania, man, has some weird things. They were shut down for a while, wouldn't let you in anything. Now all of a sudden they're kind of like letting their foot off a little bit, letting people
Yeah.
in. But I'm hearing rumors that it could be shut down here real soon again. So who knows, man?
Yeah, freaking COVID is ruining everything.
I want everyone to be, man, it just sucks. You know what I mean? Like shopping online isn't the thrill of the hunt, going out in the public.
Right. All right. Hey, bro, could you give me a few minutes? I'll be right back.
No problem, broski.
Sorry about this. I just gotta
You're
use
good.
the facilities real quick.
No problem, brother.
All right.
What up, everyone? AJ, be right back.
Hey, bro, sorry about that, bro.
Oh, you're good, man. No worries.
Yeah. What's up, Nakama? Thanks for tuning in, bro.
What up, bro?
It's just that's kind of weird, though. He sent the message like almost 10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, and I just barely got it.
Yeah, the phone's been acting weird too for me, man. So who knows?
Yeah. All right. So, has there been any times for you where you had those regret moments when you go out on the hunt, you see something you like, but then you're just like, oh, I'll just pick it up the next day, and it's not there anymore.
Oh, I've definitely done that. I regret, like I said, I collect ad icons. That's like my number one line, and I regret splurging when I shouldn't. When I'll be spending way too much on them when I know, like I bought the whole line of what the hell they called the Otter Pops when they first
Mm.
dropped. I was like, I gotta have them all. There was like six of them. I spent like $12.50 a piece on them. Now you can find them at Hot Topic for $3 in the bin. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I wish that like I'd hold off a little bit, but you never know. That's the thing. That's the thrill of the pop hunt. Like one that you would never think would be blow up would could sit on the shelves forever, or it could be gone and you never see it again. So
exactly. Yeah, like what about that blue one that was like limited to like I think fit 3,000 pieces, I think.
1,000, yeah, Louis Blue, buddy of mine,
Yeah,
Zach. We this trades through that. I got him a couple pops. He won it, and he had that, and he traded it me. I was blessed to get.
that's dope, man. Yeah, that's good. Able to help you try to one out to like get where you want.
Yeah, man, that's what I. That's why I find this enjoyable because it's like if I could help you get something in your collection that you like, and then in return I'm going to trade something that I want in mine. I mean, shit, we both win. That's at the end of the day. That's the best feeling. If I could help you out, plus I can help myself and get something nice, I'm all for it.
True. Yeah. Now let's see. Like how far do you think you'll go on spending a Funko Pop? Like and like how much like what was the most you spent on one pop?
It all depends on if my girlfriend won't kill me. That's the truth. Nah, I don't know. If I really, I feel like in life, life is so short, man. And I was never like, no, don't get me wrong. I take care of my priorities. All my bills are paid and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if I really want something, it has to be a crazy number that I wouldn't buy it. You know what I mean? Something that I don't think's worth. But I think the most I ever spent was probably like $150, or maybe not even that much, maybe like $120. And I bought I was at work in NYCC and I bought the Jason Chase, and it was like
Ooh,
36 Chase, and I think that's the most I ever spent.
that's dope. Now, would there be a pop like sometime soon or in the near future where like you love it, but it's like maybe worth over 500? Would you go that far?
I'd have to really love it, man. I'd have to really, really love it, and it'd have to be something I don't know, maybe to complete the ad icon list. You know what I mean? Bob's Big Boy or something crazy, maybe one of the metallics, but I don't. It'd have to be really special. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I'm good in just these like $50 pops, $60 pops. I mean, I don't mind spending 50 on a pop. Makes me happy.
True. Yeah. Like to me, The most I spent 130.
What you buy?
I actually just bought this the other day. I think you know. I think you seen this video, Dark Sage Collections.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he was like selling some of his pops because you know he moved and all, and he was selling like mostly all of his Spider-Man pops. So like I saw the Hobgoblin.
Oh no shit, you bought that?
Yeah, he was gonna sell it like PPG value with shipping, but you know he gave me a deal, and then it had like a little like scarf on the window, so like he gave me a deal of 130 shipped.
Hey man, if it makes you happy, you know what I mean. That money ain't nothing. You know what I mean.
True.
That's how
Yeah.
I look. At the end of the day, life's short, so you got to be happy.
No, yeah, man, and like you know I love Spider-Man, so I love collecting all the Spider-Man pops. So it definitely fits nicely with that collection.
You got to one day get that Gemini exclusive. What is it, like 480 piece glow?
Oh yeah, I seen that one. Yeah, yeah.
That's like a holy grail one there, man. That's dope.
Yeah, maybe one day. Maybe one day.
Never know, could happen.
Sure. Now, to you, are you big on anime or like you know some or like certain shows?
So my friends got me into anime last year, probably maybe a year and a half ago. They were like, you got to watch this My Hero, and that goes into like my buddy Chris Miller, and he was talking about it, and I went to NYCC and I started binge watching My Hero Academia, and I've been like hooked ever since, man. It's like one of my favorite things. I haven't branched off. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't branched off other than that. I've never gotten into Dragon Ball Z. When I was younger, Pokemon was cool. Like we got into collecting the cards and stuff like that. But as of recent, My Hero's taken over, man. I'm like focused on nothing but that.
Yeah, yeah. I know, like you know, My Hero has been like you know one of the most popular ones that everyone loves.
I'm all for checking out some new ones. You know what I mean? I just haven't really had any recommendations or anything like that. Check out.
Yeah, I know. I know, like you know, Nakama Collectibles. You know, he's a huge fanatic of One Piece. So like, I think that'll be a show that you might get into.
I have to check it out. Yeah, when I worked NYCC, I actually worked for the Crunchyroll booth, and
Oh,
like one of their like exclusive things, I guess, and it looked pretty cool. That and was it Doctor Stone, I think it was.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely down in checking it out. So stay tuned to that. Maybe I hopefully I don't have to buy every pop of those.
Yeah. Yeah, we got Ford up in here. What up, bro? What's up, Ford? Thank you for tuning in. Now, to you, what about Dragon Ball Z? Have you been like a huge fan of it?
I've never watched it, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Never. I mean, I've got into it because of my friends are into it, and I'm like enthused. Tell me things about it, and I'll ask questions. But I really have never seen it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I think you can definitely get hooked on it if you watch like the from the very beginning.
Yeah, like when I forget my buddies told me, I forget which one he said that I should start off with, but he said I would get into it. I don't know if it was Z or not. Maybe it was just Dragon Ball. Maybe that's what he was talking about.
Yeah, like Dragon Ball, it's the main first one.
It's been around for a while, I believe, ain't it like the 80s or something?
Yeah, yeah, like I think early '80s.
I'm worth checking
And
out.
so
It's trying to find the time, AJ. You know what I mean? Trying to balance out with kids and like life. I'm trying. I'm definitely trying. I would like to get into a different kind of series. I'm all caught up on My Hero now, so waiting for the new one to come out.
no, that's good. Yeah. Now, when you mentioned this a little earlier, like, how does your girlfriend feel? Of all these Funko Pops that you have around.
Man, what's cool about her, man, is like she I wouldn't say like she feeds on my collection, but she like gets into the shit that I'm into, and it makes us bond a little closer. You know what I mean? Like she
Mhm.
actually today and found me. It'll be a future video, but she found me half the McDonald's set, and she was all excited and shit.
Ooh.
Brought it in. She was like, "Look what I found you." So I mean, like she supports me, and it's like that's what it's all about, supporting each other, no matter what you're in life. You can find common grounds on your collections. I mean, shit. Like she actually, these are all her pops up here, all the diamond ones. She like collects all diamond pops. So like she feeds off me. We'll go in the store. She'll see one that she hasn't had, and we'll get it for her.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Now, what about your daughter? She definitely loves them all too, right?
Oh, dude, she's on the Fortnite kick. So we just
Fortnite.
get a box of Fortnite pops, and like that's the one she's trying to collect the most right now.
Yeah, I feel like Fortnite, man. I don't really like it myself.
I'm no good at it, man. She gets on there and schools me. I never thought like when I was younger, I'm like, oh, I could school like people, playing games. She gets on there and I can't play that shit for nothing. But she's a beast at it. It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's like I mentioned earlier too. In the beginning, I really do love that bond you and your daughter have. Just putting her on the videos as well. The excitement that she and you both have when it comes to like opening all these packages from all the different pops and everything.
It's cool, man. Like the creation and the idea she has. Like I'll think of something and she'll come at me with a completely different spin that I wouldn't even thought of. And she'll like, oh, let's do this little skit, like because she always laughs. We're always laughing around, joking around, and so it's like we try to find the funny, the humor, the comedy in the situation. You know what I mean? So like,
Right.
I wouldn't change that or trade it for nothing.
Yeah, that's definitely good. Cause that always makes your channel one of the best when you always include like your family in it, and just having a good time and just hanging out.
Yeah, I never wanted to be that dude to have like one of the oh, this is strictly business. These are my sponsors, and you know what I mean. Like that's what I want. I wouldn't do it if my kid didn't like it, or like my friends weren't involved in us making videos. Like it wouldn't be fun to me. And that's always said I wouldn't make them. Once it's not fun to me, I'll probably give it up. But right now, it's great. Like we're having fun. So
No, definitely, brother. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Now, the name Podhead. Are you really a pothead?
I am, man. Like I just don't try to like incorporate it. Uh, on the YouTube too much. On my Instagram, I'll promote it a little bit, but yeah, I definitely, man. That's my relaxation. I don't see anything wrong with it, honestly.
I mean, no, definitely not. Like myself, I smoke every once in a while as well, so it always like soothes me and like relieves some stress and everything.
It makes me think, man. It makes me humbled. Like it helps with my depression a lot. You know what I mean? I'm I always laugh. I'm like an active pothead because I'll either go play sports or I'm always hiking. I'm always working. It's never where I'm just going to sit and eat some potato chips on the couch or some shit like that. So it always makes me humbled into that aspect of like trying to appreciate every moment and like my friends or stuff like that.
True, yeah, I feel that. Let's see. To you, what were some of your most favorite things that you were into as a kid?
Man, I was heavy in the Power Rangers. Heavy. I like every action figure, every Zord, probably every I had the helmets and the morphers, all that shit. It was fun. The Ninja Turtles, like me and my cousin, we would get into that. It was stuff, Thundercats. You might have been too young for those. I don't know if you remember Thundercats. You probably
No, I do, yeah.
yeah, stuff like
But
I mean, watching stuff like that's just straight nostalgia for me. I still watch Power Rangers.
uh, speaking of that, how old do you think I look?
Early 20s.
Mm, you're you're a little off, but almost there. I turned 27 in a couple months.
You gotta that's as long as young as you feel. So I say, like, people don't think I'm 30. I'm only gonna be 33. Yeah, I still get late 20s. People try to say so. You're only as old as you feel.
Sure, yeah, definitely. Mhm.
Like these
Yeah,
fun stuff, like I'm fucking 20 for a long time, maybe.
yeah, true. Like, what's up, JT's Funko Finds? What's up, JT? How you doing? Thank you for tuning in.
What up, JT?
We appreciate you. Now, you mentioned, earlier as well that you want to get into like the hot toys. To you, what kind of hot toys are you most into want to get, soon in the near future?
Man, if I had the money to splurge, I would definitely get the RoboCop. Robo
Oh,
like nostalgia for me as a kid. That was one of my favorite movies. If they have a Terminator one, I haven't really looked into it too much. Like I said, this Funko stuff's been new, and my boy Ness, uh, no box damage, his channel. He got me in the NECA, and like I said, I haven't really bought any yet, but I've been looking, and there's a few that I'd really like to grab. I like to get the NES RoboCop, and there's a couple of Terminators I wish they make.
mm. I'm not too sure. I think they might have done the Terminator hot toys. Maybe.
Man, if they had like the exoskeleton where it was just the machine, that would be dope as hell. I would definitely probably cop that.
For real.
I've been waiting for them to make Terminator 2 pops forever, man. Like that's one line that I want them to make.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Now, I mean, you seen the new Terminator movie, right? That came out last year.
No, I haven't got to see it yet, man. Is it good?
Um, I don't remember it as much, but like I think it was alright because it does take place right after the second one.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said that they like you should just like ignore the other ones that come out, and it's like a continuation after Terminator 2. So I have to check it out.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think to me, it was a good movie. I liked it for what it was.
Arnold's getting up there in age, man. He can't play the Terminator forever.
That's true. That's true.
70 years old out there slapping dudes. I mean, it gets crazy.
Yeah, and speaking of Russell, he's here. What's up,
My,
bro?
what's happening, broski?
Yeah, you say he ran to Target to get some packs.
He's on them packs. I haven't got into that yet, man. I should just start collecting baseball cards and stuff again.
I mean, you should. A lot of people are really into cards right now.
Yeah, definitely. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like me and my girlfriend were in the stores and watching you guys open up all the Pokemon cards. I'm like, should I buy one of these just to test my luck? But I don't know nothing about them, so you know what I mean. I wouldn't know if I had something good or not.
True. But either way, when it comes to packs, it's all about just having fun and because either way, in every pack, you always get like like a hollow or two, so it's always good.
I used to have a shit, no shit, man. Back in the maybe mid '90s, late '90s, I had a bunch of holograms. When they first series. and I can't find it to this day. It was in a storage unit, and I don't know where that box is at. I'm still hunting.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you do find them soon, because I know like some of them can be pretty have a good value on them.
Honestly, I would probably this ain't. I mean, you're gonna think this is crazy, but I'd probably just give them to the guys that I know collect them the most because it was cool. You know what I mean? Like I don't collect them anymore, so they ain't doing me no well.
True. Yeah, definitely feel that. Now, to you, what do you prefer, Marvel or DC?
Man, I always been a Batman fan since I was, and like the Joker was always my favorite villain. But I'm gonna tell you, like, as in this generation now, Marvel is definitely the better movie maker. But as in like the comics, as an old, I'll always be probably a DC fan the most. Superman, Batman, you know what I mean? But like Marvel now, you just can't compete with them. I mean, the Wonder Woman movies was good as hell, but you can't go wrong with a Marvel movie, man.
True. Like to you, how do you feel about all these new Marvel movies? Coming out soon. That's gonna be part of the new Phase. Phase 4.
I'm excited, man. Like I watched every single Marvel movie that they had. What was it, like 23 of them or something like that? And the last one,
Yeah.
Infinite. I've seen them all. I'm excited. Like I hope they come out with some good shit. The Eternals, I'm excited about that. I still don't know what like Keanu Reeves' part is. I wish he'd be Ghost Rider, man. I think I'd be dope as hell.
Yeah, there's been a lot of rumors on what character he could be, because there has been rumors of him, having like meetings with Marvel or Disney. So I think him as any role, he'll definitely kill it, man. He'll definitely like do a freaking awesome job on it.
I think he will too. And like I wouldn't be shocked if they made him Adam Warlock too. Can you see him holding the gauntlet and shit? That would be crazy.
Oh yeah, definitely. I could definitely see that as well. Because like even earlier, they just confirmed that they're doing another fifth John Wick movie.
Yeah, I just seen that, man. And he's getting up there in age too. It's like all these good actors. Like he's almost what 60 years old, probably.
Yeah,
I can't believe they're coming out with another Bill and Ted. Like that shit blows my mind.
yeah, it's just crazy, man.
I feel like movies nowadays, some of them should be brought back, like they should continue them, but a lot of them don't need to be touched. Like they're like Hollywood's coming out, like they're giving up with ideas. They just gotta keep remaking movies.
Yeah, it does get annoying. It's like when they remade Portuguese, like you said, that
Oh
one that
yeah,
scared you. Like that one came out when it was I think 2015.
yeah.
That, that one sucked. The remake, yeah,
It wasn't as good, man. Like there's something about the old '80s movie, the horror movie, that's like it's corny, but it's creepy at the same time. You know what I mean? I just wish they could start doing that again.
yeah, true. Like it's like you say, horror is not what it is that it is today. That was before, way before early '80s and such.
Yeah, they were creepier, man. Like now it's just all CGI and like held it as fake or you know what I mean? Like back in them times, like you didn't have none of that shit. Like it would they had to come up with their mind to try to scare you. Like even though Jason would get you, but like he would just creep you out in the woods hiding and stuff. You wouldn't know where he's at, so element of surprise. I mean,
Yeah, true. To you, what's your opinion on your take when they did Freddy versus Jason?
oh man, I thought it was a good idea, but the movie was kind of corny to be honest. You know what I mean? Like I honest to God like the newer Jason, like how he's running after you and stuff. I never really liked that towards the Jason 7 or 8 where he's just walking real slow and you could be running half a mile and he still get you. You know what I mean? Like the what made it creepy in these new ones, he was actually chasing after you, and that was scary, man.
True. Yeah.
But Freddy's the OG, like you can't go wrong. I thought the idea was dope.
True. Definitely. What about that ending? Like the cliffhanger that there was a possible of a second one, but it just never came out.
Yeah, where he had his head see you in hell and stuff. Yeah, I thought. I mean, I would love to see another Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger, but he's up there too. He's like 70 years old, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You just got to cherish the ones that we got and appreciate them as and the art that they had. But I think they could come up with some other better ideas.
Sure. Yeah. What's up, Titus? Doing good, and you? Uh, Thank you for coming through, bro. Really appreciate it.
What's happening, bud?
Yeah, what about the other remakes? Like, how did you feel about them? Like, they did with what was that? Um, I think The Ring. I think they made a third one, but I don't remember if it was like a remake or
I haven't seen the newest Ring to come out. I don't know if they made it yet or they're gonna make it. But I heard like the first one was pretty creepy when it first come out.
right. Yeah.
I know this movie is like a horror movie, but like when I was in theaters, Signs scared the shit out of me. The Alien movie,
Oh
like
yeah.
you just never know, man. Like it could happen, and like the cornfield with an alien, I thought it was freaky. Shit, like it could be the most mundane thing, like that could scare you. You know what I mean? You don't have to add all that crazy CGI to it.
Exactly. Like, sometimes the CGI can ruin it.
Yeah, definitely. But like the CGI works in the Marvel movies, though, man. I think like if you didn't have all that, it wouldn't be badass like it was.
True. True. Yeah. Yeah.
It all depends on like the genre of the movie, you know.
Yeah. Now, you're a big movie fanatic, right?
Yeah, I like good movies, man. Like I'll give any movie a shot. My girlfriend tries to get me to watch the love movies, and I'll watch them with her, but it gets boring sometimes.
Yeah, I feel you on that. What about your take, on the Fast and Furious movies?
Oh man, they were dope when they first come out. I think I watched the first one 100 times.
Mm.
Paul, even Tokyo Drift and all that was pretty good. But now they're on like what the 10th movie, 11th movie, or some shit like that. It's getting kind of far fetched the stuff that they do.
Yeah, I totally agree on that. Like the new one was supposed to come out back in May.
Yeah,
It's like you say, the character Han, he was supposed to be dead in Tokyo Drift, but now he's like come back to life in this new
yeah.
one.
All comes back. It's you're never dead in a movie, man. That's why like all these scary movies too. Like you think they're dead, they always come back somehow.
Exactly. Exactly, man.
It makes me mad that they do that sometimes because it's like room legacy. They should just leave, well enough alone.
True. Yeah. Now, back to Funko Pops. Do you have certain top favorites? Like, let's say like maybe a top five or a top three.
Oh, definitely. My favorite pop of all time is the first chase that I ever found with my daughter. It was the Predator chase, and we wasn't even like we was just like I said. This is when I first got into it, and I first figured out what a chase was and how rare it was, and all this stuff. And we were just shopping at Hot Topic one day, and we like moved the boxes around, and we seen the chase sitting in the back. And like to me, that'll be I'll never trade that. Even if I get rid of the whole collection, I'll keep that one.
Right. Yeah, I feel that. Now, to you, Do you feel like maybe soon, not right now, like you might get into like the Pokemon cards, maybe hop on with us one day?
Yeah, for sure. I've been leaning into it. Like I said, I've been trying to find them holograms that I had stored away. I got so many like I wouldn't say that I'm like a hoarder of my stuff when I was younger, but I still have a lot of collectibles, a lot of sports collectibles that I have put away that, for a rainy day when I'm never know. So I'm gonna try to find them, and if I can find them, that might spark me into buying more packs.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's definitely a lot of fun.
I don't know too much about them. I don't know if you guys just collect them or play the game. I know it's a game, right?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much most of us, we all played the game when we were younger, but right now, like you said, we pretty much do it just to collect and like just to see what we can pull and everything.
Yeah, maybe here you might see me in the next crack in the pack videos. Shit, man, you might get me into it.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Now, to you, what was the biggest thing, main inspiration for you to have started a YouTube channel?
My kid, man, honestly, she was always trying to make like little TikTok videos or like even before she tried to record herself like playing video games and stuff. And I was like, you know what?
Mhm.
Just try to give this a try. Just try to have some fun with it, see what we could do. And like there's times where I'll get into it myself. Like she won't even be into it and I'll be like, well, I'm gonna go over here and the editing is fun. Always been into like I watch some weird shit like YouTube. You go down that rabbit hole. Well, like you'll be watching one video and take you to another. So I always admired people that got behind the camera and did the little vlogs and stuff like that. So I find it fun for right now.
Yeah, definitely true. Like to you, speaking about that, where do you see yourself? Like going further with your channel, your videos, your content. Like, where do you see yourself going further? In the near future with it.
I honest to God don't even look at the subs, man. I don't look for like the fame or any of that bullshit. I look forward just to having fun. Like if I can make like a video of a certain collectible that I'm excited about or anything that I find that I think's cool and I'm sharing with you guys, my homies, and like sharing with my friends and they like it. That's all what it's about for me. It isn't about like trying to find milestones where I want 100,000 subscribers or anything like that. It's all about just having fun. So like
Um,
until I keep doing it until I have fun, you know what I mean? To when I feel like it's a job and I don't like it anymore, I'll probably just stop.
I mean, that's definitely true. That always gotta have fun with it, and I mean, that's where I am too. Like I don't trip out about the views or subscribers or anything. I just like showing off, everything that I have that I get, and just me and meeting all the different people as well.
I think you have something with the interview thing, man. Like I really, really do. Always wanted to start a podcast. I found like radio and shit like that was very
Mm.
interesting. And like you knew people and taking their brains about what they like and stuff like that. Like that's a really dope concept. And like that you should keep going with that. The sky's the limit.
Yeah, but definitely appreciate that. Like this is episode 22 that we're doing right now. Like it has been really successful so far. And it's been an amazing ride journey, and like to me, this is where my focus is at right now. Because like I'm gonna be taking a break from doing YouTube videos because I just doesn't really been that much anything I've been getting, and like I don't really have that. I mean, not the passion, but like what's the word? Not into it as much anymore right now. So
You're
like
gonna continue to
I mean,
interview and
I will get back. Yeah, yeah. Like I will get back into doing the videos like later on, but I definitely will like want to stay a little more focused with with the interviews.
Hell yeah, man. Like I think that, like I said, the concept is hella dope. It's just crazy, man. Like there's so much you could do with this. You could turn it into like a straight podcast, like where you just straight interviews, like with collectors, and like I think it's cool, like because so many people, like I said, I've met and I consider family or friends through collecting, and it's like you get that opportunity to talk to this wide range of different collectors on everything, and it brings everybody together. You know what I mean? Somebody that is, might not be my fan, but see something else that you do, and then they branch off and say, "Oh, well, like I'm gonna start, communicating with this person." It brings everyone closer, and I think it's cool shit what you're doing, man.
Yeah, bro. I definitely appreciate that, and it's just been amazing. Just interviewing everyone and just getting to know them more and what goes on in in that collector mindset and everything.
It's definitely interesting, definitely.
Yeah, definitely, bro. And I believe I think we're about to wrap this up already. So Mike, aka Pothead Popz. There was definitely another fun episode doing with you, bro. Just getting to know you more and how you started collecting with that. It was definitely another fun episode, bro. And I definitely appreciate you having you on. Taking time out of your day, your night to jump on and do this with me.
Oh man, it was an honor, dude. Like I said, I always watched. I watched all the episodes that you did before this, and I was excited. And when you asked me to do it, I was like, hell yeah, I'm down for it, man. And I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that watched and tuned in.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Like really appreciate every single one who jumped in. Nakama, Ford, JT's Funko Finds, Russell, Titus, and everyone who's gonna watch the replay after we go live. And definitely much appreciated. And really want to thank all of you. And another big thanks, for Mike for doing this with me. It was definitely a huge pleasure for him to be a part of this. My TCI interviews. It was definitely another, like I said, another awesome pleasure.
You're the homie, man. I appreciate your time. I want to be on the 222nd episode.
if we get that far, then hell yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, bro, you're definitely gonna get there. You trust me. The sky's the limit. I see this. You got potential, bro.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. And with that being said, this is AJ from AJ's Collectibles signing off. I'll see you on the next episode. Oh, before I forget, like I said, go follow Mike on Instagram. Go subscribe to his channel. It's all in the description below. Go do that, man. He has awesome content, does awesome videos. So make sure you go check him out, man. Before I, forgot to mention that, but like, better late than never. So yeah.
Appreciate your time. Thanks for everyone watching.
Yeah. Like here we go again. This is AJ from H's Collectibles signing off. See you on the next video. Peace.